Hello, hi, and welcome back to Jolly Julie's Crafts. My name is Jillian. I upload videos every single Tuesday. Thank you for joining me today. It's a crafting day, which is always fun. Now, if you like this video, please go ahead and like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it, and that is just the spiel. So, we're doing two crafts today. We're going to start with the first one. What I'm doing for the first one is Dollar Tree. This is completely Dollar Tree, really, except for the paint. So basically what we're doing is this is a Dollar Tree sign. I peeled on the back, you can see I tried to peel off as best as I could. I don't recommend doing that though, because you know what happens? Sometimes you don't get all the paper and stuff off, and then, like, as you see, I didn't get all the paper off. So I'm just using the front, and I just painted over it in white. I'm actually just going to move the video down so you can see my hands. You don't need to see my face for this. I'm going to zoom in onto my hands for this one. So just one moment. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So Dollar Tree I have 100,000 million signs from Dollar Tree. They're $1.25 each. You can get all kinds of shapes. This one is a rectangle shape, and I'm making a sign for a laundry room. So what I'm gonna do is, Dollar Tree had this really, really cute sign. Like, if you go into the section where there's stickers and stuff, they often have wall signs. So it says laundry room. It was like this. It was like this, laundry room, and then it says drop your drawers here. So what I'm gonna do is I did leave the holes, so you can still see the holes on the board, I think. Just because I wanted to be able to hang it as well. And I painted it white. I did use white chalk paint. And so what I'm going to do is this is an easy peasy little one. I'm just going to place the words where I want them, and then peel them on and stick them on, and then you just Mod Podge them into place. So there we go, just kind of making it a bit even here. Just doing it by eye. Drop your drawers here. And then I had these two cute little things that were left, so I'm going to put them on either side of the room, just because I think that would be a nice little touch. So here we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And I think it's all one sticker, to be honest with you. So it's not like separate letters. Well, it kind of looks, oh no, it's not separate letters. Perfect. So they just come off. Boop, 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 boop. And I think, no, there's no cutout on the D. So we're just going to try and do it best as we can. So just kind of put it down, and if you don't like the placement, you can, oh, but I do like the placement, perfect. So I'm just gonna smooth it out. Now when we're done with this, I will be Mod Podging it. The A is not sitting how I want it to sit. Okay, laundry. And also, when you remove the backing, you get a better feel for, I'm going to do the bottom one first, I think, so I can get the room right in the middle. So this one is going to be a little more difficult to work with because it's a much longer words. It says drop your drawers here. And also, this one is so long that it actually, oh no, it ripped. That's okay, nobody's gonna know it when I put it back together. Let's see. Stick that there for a second. Okay. Alright, guys. So the R ripped a little bit, but that's okay because we'll place it properly. So I'm just going to kind of tape them onto the side of the table here. Okay. So that makes things a little more difficult, but that's okay. Not to worry. So when I was putting it, it has to go all the way to the edge here. So leave about, okay, there we go. And then you just place it down gently. So the R got cut off a bit. So let me see. That's an imperfection of the board. So you just kind of put it down, and now the tough part, to the top of the R, on the top of the R where it goes. Okay. So let's see here. Now the thing with crafting is mistakes will be made, and that's fine. because this is done by hand and nothing is perfect. And if you can put it back together in a way that nobody knows, oops, then you'll be fine. There. And again, I'm going to be putting Mod Podge on top of this anyway, so no one's going to really be able to tell. Drop your drawers here. Drawers. Drop your drawers. Inch. So a little bit of a mistake here, but that's okay. Drop your drawers here. See? There we go. Drop your drawers here. See? Let's see. Okay. So that's good. And like I said, I'm going to be Mod Podging it. So anywhere that's ripped, you won't even be able to tell because the Mod Podge is going to go over it and it's going to seal it in a little bit. So let me just do this here. And actually, here's the white paint that I used, and I want to fix part of it. So I need to get an extra paintbrush here, because I can see some of the board coming through on the back, and I don't like it. For some reason, there's like one little teeny tiny dot here. I'm not a fan of it showing through. And then I can see there's, there we go, okay. And some part here too. So I'm just going to go ahead and fix it. Okay, perfect. Okay. Just do a little bit more on that little background dot. It's almost as if something fell on it or something. Okay. But it is chalk paint and it dries very quickly. So that is a good thing. So it's good to kind of film where you craft because all your supplies are right there. Okay, so now we have the laundry and the drop your drawers here. So now it's going to be easier to center the word room. Now hopefully I don't rip any of these letters, but these are bigger letters, so I probably won't, which is, okay, there we go. Laundry room. Oh, perfecto, perfecto. Okay, now I want to make sure that it's centered between the two. I think, and you know, with crafting, you just kind of play it by ear, right? So you're like, okay. Laundry room drop, yep, that looks good to me. And then I have these little guys here. I'm just gonna peel off. But if I rip them, then I'm just not gonna use them. Let's see. Alright, they peeled off pretty good. Pretty well, I should say. Okay, so stick one here. And stick the other one there when I'm done. And then I'm going to Mod Podge it and then we'll be done and we'll be moving on to the next craft. Now today I'm just starting with kind of like little easy crafts, right, that are just kind of fun, and I'll be starting next week with some fall crafting. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We're just going to go ahead and Mod Podge it and I will come back to you when I'm done Mod Podging. So while that Mod Podge dries, we're going to move on to the second craft. So this is a sign that I bought from Dollar Tree here, and it said "This is us" on it. Actually, it's probably more like this. This is us. And I like that This Is Us. A friend of mine and I really love that show. It's so darn cute. And what we're going to do is, it's nice because it's one of these frames. You can just open it up and remove the sign. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove the background because I don't care for the background. So what I'm just going to do, I probably should have done this before I came on camera here though, is I'm just going to open up these. Now Dollar Tree has a lot of these, okay? So they have those other types of signs that I was using earlier, but they also have these type of signs which are much easier to change out because they're like picture frames. So if you don't like the background, it's okay, you just pop out, you just pop it out and do it with another background. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just, you see here, putting it down. This is some craft paper that I had from, I guess from a little book that I had purchased at Michael's one year. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna trace it with a pencil and then cut around it. And then we're just gonna go ahead and glue it on the front. So it's not even, oopsies. I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it on with a glue stick because it's quite snug in the frame there. All right, so just get my handy dandy left-handed scissors going here. Yeah. Now maybe I should have drawn the lines on the back because it is a little bit difficult to see on this paper because it's such a dark pattern. But the This Is Us is just gonna pop right off the front because it's kind of like a plaid that has white in it as well. So when you stick the This Is Us onto it, it's just going to just pop off on it. So I'm just gonna grab a little piece of paper here to glue so I don't get glue everywhere. And I'm just gonna use, I got this Elmer's glue stick. I think it might have been from Dollar Tree, I'm not sure, or somewhere else. It's really cute purple. So I'm just gonna make sure that the corners especially are really well and glued. Right. Okay. And it's really easy, and we're just gonna use some hot glue on the back of the letters. Now those popped off very, very easily from the background that it was glued onto initially. So that was really good and easy to use. Like, as with Dollar Tree, most of the stuff does pop off very easily. This is a really quick and cute little DIY here. It's not much, it's not difficult to do. That time, so I don't, whoopsies. And it's just like a little change, but a nice change, right? And then I'm gonna put it back in the frame before I put the words on it, because then you can kind of see the true center and where it will lie. And I might even put a little bow embellishment on it. I haven't quite decided that yet. So we're just gonna, actually, I'm gonna trim it off a little bit on the edge here, because I did make it a little bit too big. And I don't want it preventing the frame from fitting back in. As with everything in life, I am extra, even when I measure. So this is just how it rolls with me here these days. Let me see. Let's see. I can smell my glue gun heating up, which is nice. Or if you have a piece of sandpaper, you could do that as well. I don't have a sandpaper close by, so I'm just gonna let's see here. All right, good enough, close enough. All right, so now you want to make sure that you're putting it in whichever way you want, but when you're putting the words on it, make sure that you notice and see where this wall hanger is. Make sure that your words are laying on top of that, right? Okay. So let's see. Put that way back in. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. There we go. So silly. Okay. Stick it in like that. Make sure you don't get the little guys. You're popping it back in. It's because there's too much extra paper, guys. Just need smaller scissors, maybe. Anyway. Let's just do this. So I took it a bit off of the, there we go. Shouldn't show through, I'm hoping. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and some on the other end too. Oi, oi, silly girl. There we go. Now it should be okay. Alright, yes, it should be perfectly fine now. Okay, see? All right, and you don't see any of the blue, so that's good. Okay, and so now I'm just gonna push these things back down. My nails here, sort of. This is basically half the video, guys. I'm putting these things back in. Okay, so here's how we're looking so far. Move that out of the way. And okay, so this is the top, so I need to make sure to turn it over. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to put some hot glue on the back of the This Is Us sign. And it looks like my glue gun is set up. So just a little bit here. I do like this glue gun. It's pretty good. But it's hot glue. So remember, guys, hot glue is hot. I always hope that I don't burn myself, but invariably I always burn myself. Okay, and a little bit here. Okay, so now we just want to go ahead and kind of put it in the center as much as possible. Okay, now I'm just gonna take this and scrape the excess glue away here. Scrape it away in here. I don't want to see all this excess glue. Alright. Let's see. Excess glue. There we go. Perfect. And then all these glue strings, I'm just going to kind of take them out as best I can because they're kind of ugly, these glue strings. Now, I don't know if you guys have been watching This Is Us, but I think it's coming up to the last year now, but it's a really good show. It's a nice, family-friendly show. It's very interesting. It's really good. It has a nice message, caring and sharing, and always being there for each other. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. This is us. Oh, I should close that glue before it dries up. And then I'm thinking of putting a little bow right on the corner like here, just to make it more fancy, because I'm a little bit extra. But I have to remember sometimes not everyone is a bit extra. So let me look at it and see. Wow, this looks, oh, this really pops. Now let me make a little bow using my fingers. So this is just the jute twine. You can get it at a 3-pack at Dollar Tree. To make a little end, and then wrap it around like 6 or 7 times. How long you want to wrap it? I think this might be, yeah, that might be enough times. And then just cut it off right there. So we'll have 2 ends. And then you just take another piece and we're gonna make a little bow like this. See, it's kind of cute. But what we do is we take, I don't know if you can see, but we take this piece here and then we just kind of find the center, fold it to the back, and then we just tie a little knot. Here, tie a little knot to make sure all of the pieces stay together. Right, boop. And then we have like 2 little, see? Then it looks like a little bow. See? Little bow. And let me see if I like it on the corner here. I don't know if I do. Actually, might like it better without. Yeah, I like it better without it. Sometimes you don't know until you're done crafting. So this is us. It's just kind of clean and nice. And let me actually see if that other sign has set up yet. I might keep that for something else. Let me see. Has it dried yet? Yeah, it looks pretty dry. There we go. It's dry. Okay. So we have this laundry room sign here that we did earlier. And this is us. So these are our 2 projects of the day, and I'm going to zoom up. So give me a quick second, and I will talk to you in just a second. Okay, so that didn't take too long. That was fairly quick. And we did this is the laundry room sign, which is laundry room, drop your doors here. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make cute things, right? Like this is such a great show. My friend is really gonna love this. And then this, right? And all you do is you can either put a hanger on the back of this, or what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put some jute twine through the little holes, hang it up, and call it a day. So Dollar Tree is so great for crafting and doing little things like this, just to add little personalized touches to your home. And that's all for today. So thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to my channel. And with that said, I will see you next Tuesday.